Hello, hello, hello. So today, I want to go over some brief questions that might be asked when you first start off Path of Champions. So you first start off Path of Champions, you only have access to, I'll go Jinx here. In order to unlock the other champions, you have to collect these shards. So as you can see, every single champion requires 30 shards to unlock. So the question is, how do you earn these shards? Well, the first things first is, let's back out of here. You have to raise your little legend level over here, because you won't actually start earning shards till level 3. So you better like Jinx, because you're going to be playing it for at least 3 maps, I think, before you get this to level 3. But once you get this to level 3, you do start earning shards. Now, outside of Yasuo and Lux, the shards you earn are pretty much random. If you play the previous Path of Champions, you do have, once you hit level 3, you do have access to the rewards for playing the previous Path of Champions. To get max rewards, you would have to beat Victor with 3 different champions. And then the shards you get out of that are also random, but I imagine they favor the new champions. Like, I got a bunch of shards for Annie and Bard over here. That's why they're already at 2 stars. But I know other people got shards for Jhin, and as you can see, I don't have a single shard for Jhin. So the way you earn shards is... Hey, Trev. You can't wait for Jhin and Yaliana? Yeah. So the way you earn shards is you do quest. So as you can see, we have new daily and weekly quest. So every daily quest has a chance to earn random shards. Same with the weekly quest. And then you also have a specific Path of Champion quest. So you can see once I reached level 10 of 2 different champions. Yeah, the progress is pretty nice. So once I reach level 10 of 2 different champions, I get another 20 shards for Jinx, which will actually level up to level 3 stars. And so forth and so on. So that's how you get more champions. Unfortunately, there's no shortcut to get it. You can't buy them gems. You can't buy them with real money. It's just a matter of earning them randomly, unfortunately. So, I might really want to play with Jhin, which, let's be honest, I really don't. But, like, say if I really want to play with Jhin, it might be a week, it might be a month before I get to play with Jhin, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So then, there's more stuff tied to this little legend rank here. So when you first start off with Jinx, you might notice that you're only able to get common cards and common powers. So it's not till you raise this legend rank to level 4 till you actually get rare powers and rare cards that you could get in your deck. The same is true of epic cards. I think it's level 6, could be a little later. Unfortunately, my memory is not the greatest, but like once you reach a high enough level, you can start earning, getting epic cards and epic powers into your deck. Now here's something that I found quite interesting. Let's click on a little champion level. What am I looking for? This is what I was looking for. Read this. 1% chance to find legendary powers. So if you remember in the previous Path of Champions, there was no legendary powers. So it sounds like they've actually got some new powers in here. So I'm thinking once, maybe legend rank level 10, you start getting a chance to get legend powers and legends, so more champions in your deck. So relics is the next thing you have to unlock. Relics, if you remember in the previous Path of Champions, you got relics from every single time you beat a map, you get a relic. Well, not so much anymore. Let's click on our friend Bardo here again real quickly. As you can see, I only have my 3 relics unlocked, and I've beaten probably 10 to 20 maps already. So the only way to get relics is you have to beat the level 2 chapter quest for every character. We click on that. You see the rewards for beating it. It is a Hymn of Valor, which is a rare relic. There's a couple other ways to get relics. Click on our road adventure over here that every champion can do. This bronze reliquary, that is a random common relic, or could be a rare relic. And also, if you notice in the quest, which I put up earlier, you do also earn some relics that way. Also, I didn't go through this earlier, but those are the ones that give you shards. So these are random shards. These are random shards. That's the legend drink, obviously. And then the last thing is maps. How to unlock maps. So we got, as you can see, I've completed all these maps, and then but we have some locked maps over here, like this one. This one's completely locked. It says to unlock this, you have to complete all the requirements in a 1.5 star world adventure to unlock. Okay, well, we actually have a 1.5 world adventure right over here. So you see, 1.5 world adventure. Now to complete all the requirements here, all you have to do is beat 2 champions. So I already beat it in previous with Jinx, and then I only have to beat it at one other champion. Now some of them are a little bit harder to unlock. So like this one's pretty easy because Piltover's on. You're gonna have Jinx at the beginning, so you're always gonna have her. And then whatever champions, you could be Yasuo and Lux that you get from the quest. You just have to beat it with those two, any 2 champions after Jinx to unlock this particular map. But let's go over to like Noxus, I think it was. No, it wasn't Noxus. It was, although Noxus does have one. I think it was Demacia that I was looking at earlier. Oh, maybe it was Noxus. Okay, yeah, it was Noxus. Well, it wasn't the particular one I was thinking of, but that's okay. So as you can see, to unlock this one, to complete this one, you have to beat it with a Runeterra champion, which there's only Bard and Jhin at the moment. Ionia, which at the moment there's only Yasuo, I believe. And this one is any region. And I think there should be one over here. Yeah, so again, we got Bilgewater, that is only Misfortune. Noxus is only Darius at the moment. So if you haven't unlocked these champions yet, you can't complete these. Thankfully, there's not. I believe there's only one map that requires you to complete. Actually, I don't think there's any maps that require you to complete every single 2.5 star one. But the hottest map in the game right now is this one. You do have to complete all the requirements in a 2.5 world adventure. So thankfully, you could do that with the one in Bilgewater to unlock this map. But those other maps might take you a little bit of time before you actually unlock them. But let's actually go ahead and finish up our run over here to show you exactly how that's done. So already at Gangplank on this one. So let's go ahead and beat Gangplank and show you how the map is actually unlocked.
I accept your terms.
Now, of course, if you haven't played Gangplank before, it's pretty much similar to the past. You want to be really careful about knocking in below 15 health. Anyways, we're gonna keep the lots of item Quinn, and I think we're gonna mulligan the rest. Yeah, the map is nice. Okay, unfortunately, we didn't get any 2-drops because we are starting with an X amount of crystal because of our power. But we still don't have anything that we can play this turn. Thankfully, we do have a Vanguard, so I can jump block here. And then we can play 2 things next turn because this guy is free thanks to the item on it. So we're gonna go and play this guy. And then play our Balladeers.
I forgot our loops. We'll have to improvise. I'm watching.
Pull here, pull here. That is a really powerful card that's going to make this game even easier than it already is. There's going to be a really interesting interaction with this and the Quinn who has the item that captures an enemy. So you're going to get to see that interaction here in a moment.
Don't let them reinforce.
So yeah, we captured that 3-1. Bye Valor. Oh, I totally forgot that Quinn was free too. That's nice. Okay, well, I guess you're gonna get to see this interesting interaction already. So let's gonna play this now.
Stay on the target.
So now Quinn's gonna capture the 2-2. So have a free attack, but then watch what happens once Quinn goes away. So he's gonna get his 2-2 back, but ooh, there it is. He also gets the 3-1 back because this is an exact copy of this Quinn who captured the 3-1. So that's a little bit funny. Anyways, I guess we could override a 1-2. So Gangplank is going to draw the Dreadway next turn, but kind of looks like he's probably dead here on an open attack, so I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, the most he could block is 6. There's a small chance he could live here, especially if he's got damage. So we should actually take our scout attack. Like any kind of direct damage would prevent lethal here, so.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Okay, I think that's game though.
You there?
That's unfortunately no S rank for us because S rank is tied to health, but that's okay. Still pretty darn simple. And then once this is done, you can see that we have access to a couple more maps.
Great. Now let's get back out there.
And of course, owning champion experience is pretty similar to previous Path of Champions. So we got a nice random relic here. We see what that is. Well, also I think we're going to be legend ranked level 9, so we see what that is. So the relic we got is a pretty bad one. To be honest, the relic you get from the I think you get it from the legend rank 5 or something. Oh no, legend rank 3 or 4. The one that gives you +1/+1 for everything, for every time you attack, is pretty darn good. So it looks like for legend rank 9 we got 10% more gold, which it's not the greatest, because gold is not all that useful. And then as you can see, if we back up here, we now have access to all the two-star maps. And then that one, which we pulled up earlier. And then I think the only one... Okay, yeah, so you have to complete the 2-star World Adventure maps to unlock this one. But yeah, that's how you unlock maps. So thank you for tuning in. And 12, I'm gonna probably continue streaming for a little bit.